Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night. We're painting this. Rainbow's End. So, say hello if you're painting with me. Let me know if anyone's painting with you with me. Okay, what we're using tonight is always the same brushes. So, I've got Mr. Nifty. You can get him for free for sending support, $5 or more, Venmo or PayPal link. We have Big Boy, he is a 1-inch flat. We have Mini Me, he is a small shader. And we have Tiny, he is a small round. So that's what we're using. Okay, same brushes every single video. Same paint every single video. Head on over to YouTube. There's 450 something videos. So we've got black, blue, red, yellow, and white. So there you go. I mentioned Venmo and PayPal. I think PayPal is linked to the video. I also have Venmo. Let me post that link here. Replays are available. They're available on YouTube. Same exact name, Eve's Creations Paint Party on YouTube. Subscribe, please, to my YouTube channel. YouTube. All the replays are available. Let's see, for support, because all of my videos are free, but art supplies are not. I have Venmo, and I have PayPal. Yes. I have snail mail. I have, oh, what's that called? With the bank. DM me, Zelle, that's what it's called. I remembered, woohoo, I remembered what it was. So we have PayPal. All of my art is available on my Etsy page. That's Eve's Creations Art. On Etsy, that link is in my profile. Okay, so thank you, Tina B. Oh, coming in clutch. That's why you're my OG. How are you doing today, darling? What is going on? Okay, I cannot show you both at once what I'm working on and where we're going. So if you need to take a screenshot for reference, go right ahead. Go right ahead. $6,000%. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. If you're new to me, say hello. We'll welcome you into the family. Okay, and we're going to paint this amazing thing. I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. Hello, Joan. 16 this way, 20 straight up and down. If you're working on something different, that is fine. As long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I am in, you're going to do fine. Pretty good. Waiting on hubby to get off. Nice. That sounds good. Hello, Joan. How are you, sweetheart? Joan sends me pictures of all her paintings. Hi, Crimson. How are you? Hello, Marcia. Crimson's in the house. How are you doing? You got your screenshot? Joan, awesome. Joan's been sending me all her paintings. She did the Cupid, and she did some other ones, and they're coming out absolutely amazing. So good job, Joan. 6,000%. How's your evening, Marcia? How are you doing, sweetheart? Crimson Rose in the house. Crimson's another artist, so if you don't follow her, make sure that you follow her on her Facebooks, because she does art as well. Yes, she does. Okay, so let's get started. Woohoo! Let's get started. It's the almighty blank canvas, but we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, I'm going to take Big Boy as a 1-inch flat. Alright. Want my bristles to be damp, but not dripping, right? Okay. And we're going to start off with some yellow. Whole lot of yellow. Tiny bit of white, just to give it some sticking power. 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 Powder. Power. All right, as we're doing this, we're going to start mixing greens in here. We're going to start mixing some greens into here. So I'm going to start grabbing a tiny, small amount of blue with my yellow. And small amount of blue. Tiny, microscopic. Hello, Stacy. How are you? Name Stacy, but you put Donna. Are you Donna? Oh, yeah, they're having a big sale, Tina B. How are you doing, Stacy? Nice to meet you. Hello. Everybody give Stacy a warm Eve's Creations welcome. Okay, so I grabbed a little bit of blue. Hello, Laura. And I'm grabbing some yellow. And I'm grabbing a little bit of white. Okay, and nice. And we're going to go over onto this side. And we're just going to lightly put some of this light green in. And have it join our yellow. And I'm just going back and forth. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Very small amounts of paint. Very small amounts of paint. Hardly any paint at all for the green. Okay. And I am going doop, 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 doop. Just little X strokes. That's all I'm doing. Grab a little bit more. A little bit of blue. You doing great, Stacy? Nice. Yeah, it's nice out, isn't it? And I'm grabbing that yellow. And I'm grabbing the tiniest bit of white. See how much paint I'm working with? Hardly any paint at all. Hey, Jason, how are you doing, sweetheart? What's going on? What is going on? Let's see, did I miss anybody? I need Laura, and I gotta put Jason on the list here. Laura, and Jason. Everybody, Laura and Jason are also artists. You want to give other artists a follow. Those are the people to follow. All right, I'm just gonna finish filling in this corner. Very light green. Light green. Okay? And then it's over on this corner. Very small amount of paint. Very light green. Everything. There we go. Fill that in. Over on this part. Okay, and then I'm going to take some more of my yellow and my white. It's kind of getting dirty with a little bit of green in there. And I'm going to bring this down further. Okay, nice light green. Because there's green in my brush. There's green in my brush. So that's how we got the green. Very light amounts of green. Hello, Tamara. What's going on, sweetheart? So, small amounts of paint because we don't want our yellow to disappear, right? And grabbing the yellow, the white, the blue, and we're going to fill the rest in green. So, I grabbed a lot, so I'm going to start down here. Make sure it's not too dark. And then work my way up towards where the lighter yellow green is. And I'm doing crisscrosses. This way, this way, this way, this way. X that way, just really fast. Really fast. Okay, and we're going to fill in the rest of the canvas. What are we painting tonight, Jason? We are painting Rainbow's End. This is what we're painting tonight. How amazing is this, right? Light filtered rainbow to our pot of gold. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you. So, that is what we're doing. Nice. Okay, caught up with everybody. All right, good. Alright, so grabbing more white, yellow, blue. I'm going to start down here and then work my way towards my yellow. So this way it doesn't get too dark getting to my lighter colors. And everything is crisscross. Crisscross, crisscross. We're crisscrossing and smushing. And this, just want this to have all different types of textures. Until, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Jason. So, we're just going to fill in the rest of the canvas now. Right? If you're going near your lighter spot, make sure you just grab the yellow and the whites, and then it'll mix out. If you're going far away, that's when you could have the yellow, white, and blue. Okay, guys? So you want to make sure that if you're going anywhere near this, you're keeping it very light. So just grab the yellow and the white, and then mix it in towards your green, because this will get swallowed up very, very, very quickly. If you start putting dark colors near it, it'll get swallowed up very quickly. So don't do that. Don't put dark colors near it. Put the darker colors away from it. Right? I'm grabbing blue, so I'm going to go down here instead. Okay. And we're just filling in the rest of the canvas here. That's all we're doing now. And I didn't pre-mix this because I want the difference of colors. I want some areas to be this green and some maybe to be that green. And so we want the different variations of colors. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, we don't want it one solid color. Oh, I forgot to say, all of my videos are kid-friendly, so I'm going to try to watch this thing. If you guys could watch your comments. Because I forgot to say that before. I forgot to say that before. Okay. One little corner left here. There we go. All right. So, we're going to do a practice ray of light that does not have any colors in it. Doesn't have any rainbow colors in it, because we are going to practice having a ray of light. Nice, fun, easy background. Okay, so I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. I'm going to turn around, give it some taps, and we're going to do the horizontal drip because we want extra water in it, right? Horizontal drip. This way, there's extra water in the brush. Okay, I'm going to grab clean white paint. Just on the tip of my brush, I'm going to make sure I have a nice edge. See how it's kind of see-through on the brush? Okay. And we are going to go with a straight line from this corner out. We're practicing our rays of light. That's what we're doing. I'm going to wipe off my brush. If you pick up any of the darker colors, and we're going to go this way with our rays of light. So this will help you practice getting the consistency of the paint that you want. It's paint that has extra water in it. Okay? So this way, when it hits your canvas, it is see-through. You could always add more. It's very difficult to take away. Okay, very difficult to take away. So you can either do this with having extra water in your brush, or you can add extra water to your paint and give yourself a little pile of thin paint. But make sure you're paying attention that it's the thin paint that you're grabbing. Okay? There you go. We practiced. We're confident. We're good. Moving on. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our tree. Right? How do we make brown? All the colors on the palette. So I am going to mix white. And I'm going to mix yellow. And it's okay if you grab the colors that have the green in it. I'm going to grab red. I'm going to mix that all together. I will get a peach. I'm going to grab some blue. Put that in there. Mix that all together. If you get a purple, add more yellow. If you get a green, add more red. Okay, give it a good mixy-mixy. Make sure you are pressing your brush to get all that excess paint out of it. Right? Lots of paint in there. Let's smush it down and scrape it off. Grab some of that brown. I'm going to hold the back of my brush. We're going to put it straight up to the canvas. And we're going to start over on this side, about a couple of fingers over, and we're going to pull upwards. Shoop! Just like that. Grab some more paint. Flatten my brush back down again. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, thank you. Start where I was before. Pull up. Come back down. Make it thicker, 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 thicker. Flatten my brush out again. Important step. Flatten your brush out. It's important. There's another tree next to it. There it is. There's the other tree. Right here. Alright, gotta make the sound effects. Sound effects is what makes it work. Sound effects is what makes it work. Okay, flatten my brush out again. Come over here, give it curve outwards, give it a branch. Maybe there's another branch coming out this way. We have a thicker branch going this way. Alright, churn your brush. If you want to know more on how to make trees, it's on my YouTube channel, How to Make Trees. Right? You guys got this. You can totally do this. I know you can. There you go. There's some trees. Carolyn! Carolyn, sweetheart. Looky, looky what I got. Carolyn was sweet enough to take the time to send me an actual card. So, thank you very much. I received it, and it's beautiful. Thank you, Marcia, for the stars. Thank you so much. So, there you go, Carolyn. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. I got the card. The eagle has landed. Thank you, Marcia, for the stars. All right. Now, we're going to go into, hi, Becky. How are you? We're going to grab our black paint. And we're going to put in our pot of gold, right? So we're going to do a U. And you want to make sure you position this so when you put your rainbow rays in, all right, you're going to see the rainbow rays coming in. You don't want to put it over here. You don't want to put it over here where it's crossing the tree. You want to go towards the center, right? Find your center. Make sure your pot is towards the center. And we're going to put the details on with a smaller brush. So for now, we are just making a U shape. And you could color that in. All right, there we go. So now we're going to swirl, tap, dab our brush, and we're going to do our rainbow light. How are you, Becky? What's going on, sweetheart? We're going to do our, my hair's getting long, right? It's donation time. It's donation time and wisdom hair hiding time. It's that time too. How's everybody? How you doing, Becky? Hope you're all right. Okay, so I'm going to swirl, tap, dab my brush. I'm going to get all those dark colors out of it. And we're going to do the same thing that we did for the light rays. That's awesome, Becky. Okay, you can add one or two ways. You can leave extra water in your brush, or you could put a little extra water in your paint to make it look see-through. So it is personal preference. So I'm going to take this extra. Thank you, Becky. I'm going to take some extra water. I'm going to go into my red paint. We're going to hold the brush as straight as possible. We're going to look to see where we're going. Bring it back. See where we start. Okay. We're going to this edge. Faster you go, straighter it'll be. Oh, I missed my pot. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. We'll just make the rainbow bigger than the pot. That's why you should start at the pot and go up. Not from here down, because you may miss your pot like I did. So those of you at home, start at the pot and go up. So you don't do that. All right, I'm going to grab some yellow with my red. And I'm going to do a little dab to make sure it's making an orange color for me. Okay, going to make sure I'm getting... See how see-through my paint is, though? You see how see-through that is? That's what you want. All right, going to start here. I'm going to pull. Faster you go, straighter it's going to be. And I'm going to have my orange stripe. Make the pot bigger, right? Make the pot bigger. Oh, I like the way you think there. I like the way you think there, Tina. All right, we're going to grab the yellow next. Hey, mistakes happen. I'm here to show you why you start at the pot and go up. All right, yellow. And I'm going to add the tiniest amount of white to my yellow. Now, reminder, this is all paint with extra water in it. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of white to the yellow so we can see it better. We can see it better. There we go. Making rainbows, everybody. Making rainbows. Next color's green. So we're going to grab our yellow. And we're going to grab a little bit of blue. Microscopic amount of blue. We're going to make sure our paint is see-through. Right? Come up in here. Put our next stripe. Notice I am placing the brush and then I am moving my hand and my arm. I am not moving the brush. I'm moving my hand and my arm. Right, Becky? That's why we don't stress things like that. That's why we, you know, I could teach you what not to do too. Don't do that, what I did. Make sure you line up with the pot, or probably a better idea. Okay, Carolyn, no worries. Probably a better idea is to do the stripes first, then put your pot of gold in. So this way you know where your stripes are going to be, and then you can put the pot of gold in accordingly. So flip the order of doing things. Now I'm going to grab the blue. I'm going to make sure it's see-through. There's the blue. No worries, Carolyn. No worries. There we go. Notice my brush is directly straight with the canvas. I'm placing the brush and moving my arm. Faster you go, the straighter these lines are going to be. I'm not grabbing any more paint. I am just smoothing out the paint that's already there. All right, and then the last one is purple. So we're going to grab some red with a little bit of blue. I'm going to make sure it's see-through. If I have to add water. There we go. And we have our purple. Swoop. There it is. There is our purple. And just like that, you have a rainbow of light. Isn't that, I think that's like the coolest thing ever. I just think that's like so cool. And it's not hard. It's not hard to do. You guys can totally do this. Okay, so that being said, I am going to grab blue, and I'm going to grab yellow, and I'm going to grab some white. And now we're going to make it to where we're making the colors for the trees, and I'm actually going to smash with the edge of my brush. So we're going to smash, and we're going to go here, there, not everywhere. Smash some of this green in, going across the top of my canvas, and I am turning my brush. See my brush, how it's smashy smashy? Okay, that's what I'm doing. Smashy, smashy with the brush. Now I'm going to grab some more whites. I'm going to grab some more yellow. Grab some of that green so I get a different color. Smashy, smashy that color. Right? Cover up your corner so you don't see all your little light coming in. Stick and move so you don't mush all these textures together. See how that mushed together? See? From smushing in one spot too many times. So you don't want to do that. Alright? If you keep smushing in one spot, you're going to lose all the colors. If you have a habit of doing that, over mushing, you could always put your first layer on, let it dry, put your next layer on. Okay? So if you have a habit of mushy, let it dry, and you can go in with your next layer. Okay, now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take some dark green. So blue, yellow, small amount of white. And I'm going to tap in the bottom of my tree here. I'm going to tap in the bottom of the pot here. Okay. And just make this and I'm not doing anything careful. If you notice, I am literally just smushing in. Thank you, Becky. Smushing in the paint. That is all I'm doing. We're not doing anything fancy, guys. And sticking and moving. Sticking and moving. So this way, it doesn't all mush out. Alright, I'm going to put a little more dark in this corner. So just grabbing the green that I made, giving it a little bit more blue in it, and smashing. And my colors have a little bit of extra water in them, so that changes the effect a little bit. Not a lot, not a lot. They don't have a lot of water in them, just a little smidge. Okay, lots of technical terms today, guys, so pay attention. We got smushing and smidgen and all sorts of stuff. Alright, we're taking Mini-Me. We're taking white paint. We're going to do little push and spin, little tiny pieces of gold. Ready? Shoop, boop, 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 boop. Okay, and you're going to fill your pot in. Thanks, Becky. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tina B, Joan, Crimson, Marcia, Stacy, Laura, Jason, Tamara, and Becky for hanging out with me. All right, so we're going to put in these little, and we're not worried if we wind up going over our pot because we didn't finish making the pot yet. We didn't finish making the pot yet. All righty. Boop, 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 boop. You got to go boop, boop when you do this, too. It's a requirement. There is our gold. Now we're going to make our clovers. So I'm going to grab this white. Make myself some light green. Right? These are all just different shades of green. That's all it is. So I'm grabbing white, I'm grabbing extra yellow, small amount of blue, and we're going to push and spin some clover leaves. 1, shoop, 2, shoop, 3, shoop. Right? The push and spin. Hi, Kimberly, how you doing? You just put your brush straight up to the canvas. Boop it on there and you spin it around. That's all you do. And this is the small shader brush. Okay, once you're done doing that, you can go back in and clean them up. Use them as a guide if you want to get your clovers in place. Okay, we need a lucky clover, of course. We need a lucky clover. How you doing, Kimberly? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucky clover. All right. So I'm using those push and spins as a guide, and then I am just making them a little bigger so I can see them. Hey, Laura. Right, and there was some clover on this side. Maybe make another lucky one. Lots of 4-leaf clovers where the gold is. Okay, that's a scribble circle. right? You could do those too if you want to. You just grab the your paint and you just scribble in a circular motion. That's it. And you get scribble circles. Now I'm gonna clean my brush out. I'm going to grab clean yellow and white this time. And we're going to go back into our gold. Fill in all our little circles. Okay, and then it's time for details. It's time for details, everybody. Yes, it is. So, I'm going to take Tiny. He's a small round. I'm going to grab my brown paints. I'm going to come up to my tree, put some smaller branches in. I can rest my hand because it's dry. You want to pull out from the branch. Pull out from the branch. Okay, put all your smaller branches in. Can always add more greenery too if you want to do that. So you could always add some more greenery to it. I have greenery going lower on the trees in the original. So it's completely up to you. Put another little piece like going out that way. Whoop. Alright, if you make a branch too thick, go back and make everything else thicker. Now I'm going to grab my black paint. And we're going to finish off our pot. So I'm going to swoop and put all of those little pieces of gold that were on the bottom in the pot. Swoop. Clean up my edges. Not going to worry about the bottom of the pot because that's going to be covered with little grass pieces. So I really just want to clean up the sides. And this curves out a little, so I'm going to do the little, so it looks more like a little kettle drum pot. Like I said, I'm not worried about the bottom because we're going to put flicky grass there. And then we have two handles. Swoop. And swoop. And then we're on to the flicky grass. So it's going to be dark grass. So I'm just going to grab my blue and my yellow, and there's still black on my brush. A little bit of white. Make some dark colored grass, and I'm just going to flicky do. And you just flicky do these grassy pieces in. And Joan, I don't know why. I'm not really sure. We get a couple. You're the rock star in that department, so I'm not really sure. I think some people remember in the beginning we used to have watchers and people that would just watch and hang out. So I think a lot of our peeps are doing that. And then, but you're the rock star in that department, and I appreciate it. And the very last step, guys, the very last thing that I did was I took some of that see-through orange, and I went into my pot of gold, and I just put little circular shapes in where the edges of the coins would be with the orange, just to get them to look more golden. And that's it. That's the whole painting. You guys can totally do this painting. I know you can. And if you're having any difficulty, you can always direct message me. And I can help you with it. So, like Joan said, get to painting. Well, I'm glad you're all here hanging out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Tina and Joan and Crimson, Marcia, Stacy, Laura, Jason, Tamara, and Becky. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you have fun with this painting. I really, 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 really do. It's not that difficult. You guys got this. I know you do. That's okay. That's all right. We've got all sorts of people hanging out with us. So you guys are absolutely amazing. I totally love the light ray rainbow of this painting. I'm still in love with it. It's not difficult to do, and I think it looks really, really, really cool. So I hope you have fun with it, guys. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks. You're so welcome, Paula. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yes, so in 2 weeks we'll have something else holiday-based. And then, you know, if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, totally let me know. If you send support of $5 or more, direct message me your address so I can get you your free nifty brushes. If you need a brush set, direct message me. If you have any questions, direct message me. The button's right at the top of my page. Okay, guys? And you're all absolutely amazing. You all warm my heart. I love you all. Have an amazing Friday. And I'm going to see y'all real soon, okay? Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye now.